toka enzi za high school nauliza kila saa so niko rudi na mimi michakato buda hutupotezi masaa na utara mabili sima kill him
Minapenda mapoko. Sezi jipata nimenyonga. But I'm dropping a parody on this song pretty soon. Written by Hassano himself. So DJ boys.
Machupa matamu.
Wewe DJ. Uneka hapo hivyo fence.
Kuna mjinga.
Kill him all. Tukinaanza on a light note, squeeze nimeacha kulelo, nimeanza kuzoza kozwaino, niko kambi na skuli na line on, nimewashikilia mimi kama maino, wabi na level toka enzi za high school, nauliza kila saa so niko rudi na mimi michakato buda hutupotezi masaa na utara mabili sima fidi wanaposara straight to the top niko high na pa tukindagi heba mina come to life na nisi zile siku nimelala njaa well I no lie kisas no we start ni normal keep the distance nikiwa donyo na nasi kikaga bila promo hama mono it's only right ukipata kisomo sipi umiwa acheni walale bro how anatabia hakuna kulala now let's talk money matters smooth vile na operate ni lazima wa cooperate smooth from my operate vile talk is cheap what I can just say about an intentional na let go kitwa kunimensional kesi those kwa the occasional niko stand ndio na beba show nikitana na jeshi sana wale watu sana ni crazy kwa love ni tokana weekend ala ni kitu na basi yendi so can you beat at me back make this nigga I'm really fuck with that but the time we're done with gonna make a couple rappers get done with they jumping now who's laughing now make everything down don't damn it down jina kubwa wale kina nani how for show 3500,000
yeah, that is Hassan right there with Popo featuring Caterpillar. What's your before we start the show? What's your opinion of the song so far?
Powerful. Motivating. Like you don't want to sleep.
Mwazi la la la.
After listening to that song, you're still going to sleep?
Unaamka.
Like, are you serious? And you're living in a rental?
God damn.
Who does that?
Hammer.
You're still sleeping?
Shush.
Girl, no.
Get up.
You can't be having the same routine in your life again after listening to that song.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
One.
Maza.
God damn.
Hanging out with the gang.
Get. Yeah. They be asking, how come your eyes always look? We are tired 24/7.
Like, hey.
We didn't sleep.
Today we woke up like I don't know. One of us was sleeping at 3. Like what?
Some of us were getting home at 2.
Some of us were sleeping in the morning. Literally because of working at night.
I hope it's putting in the work.
Of course it is. Like, please, shout out to the gang. Shout out to the gang.
Yeah.
Shout out to the gang.
We're putting work into accounts, into her, into it. Work is in something. You know, you have to put work.
Mboka doba hawezi.
Mboka
Songa
doba.
ukiendanga na
Mboka doba amesema mboka doba
Hawezi.
2 time. Kasongo 1 time.
Takwambie, celebrities kudanganye.
And that,
Na milioni zako kidogo.
no, don't,
No,
wait.
Oh.
Joby.
Million
Mbona una introduce topics kabla tuanze?
Sawa.
Yeah, we are getting there. We shall give.
Jini.
Saizi ni wakudumu
Iza.
watadumu.
Wakudumu watadumu. Ni ngapi?
Patelo.
Leo hadi Jalama amesema mimi siwezi patiana advice hapo.
Anapeana advice kama.
But ladies and gentlemen, well,
Ushame ya kitambi umesahau kazi yako ya kufanya hapa Lang'ato na tupeana advice kwanza ya kufanya nini na utafanya kazi yako. Shut the fuck up when you're talking about other people.
God damn.
Period.
That's Tubonge today, ladies and gentlemen. People got opinions. Wana bonga, wana banja. Y'all know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tubonge right here on the Black Code Fire Network, the media for the 21st century. Brought to you as myself, as the captain, yours truly, the one and only Camlish. And that is the best intro I've given in 10 years right there.
I was about to complete.
No, you don't need to. I do that myself. Okay, I'm like, oh god damn, that is me. But yeah, welcome. With me is the best partner in the business with E, Shmoney Gang, and E to the what? Yeah, JOBY. Shout out to Iwoton for hosting an amazing show. I knew it was amazing when Joby didn't join the back office. I was like, that must be an interesting show.
Thank you.
Yeah, the fact that she
Yeah.
stood up,
She did.
stayed standing for an entire hour and was actually happy about it. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Right.
What?
I think, I don't know. Iwaton is a good interviewer, I'll
Yeah.
say that, especially when she has like guests politically. I'll say like you really do good interviews. I'm gonna give it that props. You bring
Sure,
good
she has a
people
coming
who
soon.
share really good information. So I think for this I listen because it's based on what I do. That's why I had to pay much
true,
attention because you're talking
absolutely.
about African and diaspora people. So that is what I'm literally involved in. So it's good to have someone, and especially regarding the conversation I was just having today, talking about Black Americans and Africans. It's nice to have a Black American on the base to talk about
Kwa ground.
Yes, exactly, kwa ground. See virtual nini kwa ground, and I just loved our energy. It's
my
crazy. Oh, I like it. It's giving
So-
our kids sisters
Yeah.
like.
It has sisters.
No, it came
Yeah,
as a
Kit has 3 sisters.
Yes.
Damn, just imagine Keith's sister. If
3 or
that is
2.
Keith,
3 sisters or 2.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that though.
Yeah, Kit has sisters.
how did they never shut up? Right?
They don't talk.
No, not on air.
Right. They
Like-
barely talk. I think Kit was even admitting the other day he's not spoken to the sister for like over 30 or 20 years.
I'm saying wherever they are,
They're talkative.
they don't
they're
shut up.
talkative.
Yo,
I don't think so. I think Kit is just the
Keith
talkative
is like
one.
outside.
Yeah,
He's the
outside.
problem.
Yeah.
Because if I listen to him talking even about his rest of the siblings, he seems like the mouthy one. Not good.
Moshene guy.
Shout out to Mr. Newsam, yeah.
Yeah, but for those that listened in, I hope y'all, or E specifically, I hope you got to ask about her experiences in Kenya. How was the opinion?
Yes, like,
How was her opinion about
She
living?
drove herself.
she drove
One.
herself
Wait, what?
alone. I was talking to her PA who was a Kenyan, so I thought they were coming together because you know maybe she doesn't know her way around. She's on her way coming. Like what? How? With an Uber? No, she's driving herself.
No, but moms.
But still, you know.
How long has she lived around?
She's been here back and forth 14 years.
Ah, yeah. Now we're
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Actually,
Amesema
that one.
Nakumatikiwa.
What's in that?
Now that one we should give a Kenyan
She
name.
has a Kenyan name.
Which is?
Wakesho
Taitani.
Akinyi.
Oh, she's what?
Wakesho Akinyi. She
Yes.
said it's tighter and the Luo.
Is it
Yeah.
by heritage or by
By
self
heritage, she
imposition?
says she did a blood test. Shout out to Illinois.
Oh,
Illinois.
oh.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Illinois.
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 Yes.
Illinois. Yeah. Shout out to Illinois. They said recent. I think it was just on Tuesday.
What is Illinois?
A state?
No, Illinois. The S is
Oh, sawa. Ndio nimekuuliza. Ndio maana si tumeuliza.
Right.
So yeah, they did say they're gonna fund actually Black Americans or African Americans to trace back their heritage.
so that they can send them back.
I don't know what the agenda is about, but
Trump is about to ship them back to specific countries.
it's good. I feel like it's really nice to have a state fund that. I think we just need to follow up what the agenda is about, why they're doing it all of a sudden.
Yeah, and for all our African listeners, Illinois is basically Chicago and all that. It's a very cold place, really, really violent.
Take me to Miami.
Now, why would you want to go to Florida? Listen,
It's hot.
No, but listen, it's not Florida though.
It's hot. That's why I
No,
like
no,
it.
not Florida though.
I don't
Like,
care.
first of all, they got the keys down
LA,
there.
I like LA and Miami.
You like crazy places. Okay, first of all, LA, you finna get shot wearing that. Why? Because it's that color.
This?
Yup.
Why?
I don't know, some gang might have just claimed that color this morning, okay? And they finna shoot you because they ops now wearing that color or
Not
something.
everywhere, though.
Feel
I
like
know.
there
There are
are
places that are nice, the places that are not like
the
gang
southern
gang.
part,
Still
not the,
nice.
but not northern part is good. It's like the city, like where Hollywood, everything is there. But now the southern part of the place,
Yeah.
yeah, that's where like also the homeless people are.
You
It's
know,
a fact.
I know. Yes.
you do know that as long as you're in Los Angeles, you can access the entire. So,
Still, we wanna be safe.
just to emphasize,
Yeah.
Pop
I wanna
Smoke,
say.
Be in the
Pop,
urban places.
Pop Smoke was killed in Hollywood. Okay.
But not all of
Still,
them.
I'm just saying the southern
Like-
part of it now. If you gotta choose.
Anyway, in my opinion, there are states I wouldn't visit. Number one, New York in its entirety. Number two, Illinois, the entire whatever. I wouldn't catch me dead in California. Okay, I'm gonna be in the Midwest personally. Okay, I'm gonna be in just not certain places. First of all, Florida. Florida is crazy. That's why they're called Florida people. Okay? They do crazy things. They have pet alligators. That's why you have Florida man. Okay? And when I say that, you should understand what I mean once I say Florida man. Okay? That's just crazy. And the women over there, and it's expensive to live in. Some of the states that people think are really dope are really expensive to live in.
Kit lives in an expensive state.
Of course he does. Okay? Have you ever had
Yeah,
kid talk?
he lives in a white, rich,
Nice the way you
expensive
said it.
state.
Have you ever had kid talk?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Kid
brag
sounds
about
like if you hate on a nigga for living in the projects.
I know.
Okay?
Like, I understand what he's saying because it's discussions we have, like these poor area
Yeah.
codes of Florida.
Yeah, moving to Maryland
but
real
there's
quick.
also rich places or areas where actually no crime, you wouldn't even hear any crime scenes
Yeah.
or any sorts of crazy things. So
I'd be in
Got it.
Seattle personally.
Yeah.
I'd literally go straight to Seattle and live over there.
you need to go live where there's let me find the name. Kuna hii place inakwanga very, actually most Kenyans get killed there.
Why would I want to go get killed, Jody?
Because you'd seem to live in a place full of like nature. It's less, I'd say, occupied,
That's why they get
developed, full of nature.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe if you go there, for me, nikaenda hapo mara ya kwanza, I'd be also fascinated by the ambience of the nature. So like, but it's super. I don't know. Kate, if you're on the chat, can you remind me the place where that Kenyan lady was killed and found baadaye?
What?
Yeah, like the boyfriend killed her, took her card, started spending the money.
No,
Somewhere tropical, Capri, you know, Santorini.
It's, I don't know, Mayaman? I know Mayaman.
you're so European with it, eh? You're so
Not in the US.
you're so Italian with it. You're so island.
Islands and just
Yeah?
water.
Yeah?
Good food.
Waiting for
Where
Greek
there's
gods to
water.
descend.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Waiting for Greek gods to descend in their full glory, with Zeus throwing thunderbolts down upon the human race.
There's nothing
Living.
awesome like waking up just next to the
Everybody's
beach.
bowing.
It's so dope. Oh my god.
Well, it depends. Did you sleep at the beach? Okay. Are you homeless? You can wake up at the beach and that's your location. That's your.
It's true. It's actually amazing that people live at the beach.
No.
Yeah, this
Not.
guide that we found. But in Kenya though, in Kilifi, like on the caves, the way maybe the water offshores and onshores actually go back and forth. He has like his own home there.
He has his own cave. Say he has his own cave.
Yeah.
He has a
Like
cave.
where he
But you know that's
sleeps, he wakes
dangerous,
up.
right?
I think it was illegal.
He has
But-
built or he lives
No,
in the cave?
It's a cave.
Okay.
That's a caveman.
Furnished? It's fine. No.
He's all
It's a caveman.
He
Okay.
just swims in the morning.
You know what the
gets
real
fish,
cavemans
buns.
I know, but
Lunch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
Is it-
know,
is it
probably
Kenyan?
for the crabs and grabs.
Who's
and-
Kenyan? Kilifi.
so
He was
why
Kenyan.
Yes.
why is he homeless? Why is a
No.
Kenyan living in a cave,
People are
man?
homeless.
But also it's
everywhere,
this
come
guy
Hey, hey.
who also used to use a
Be
lot of,
proper
you know,
homeless. No
substances.
cave, no nothing.
Yeah, so when a lot of foreigners come in, he used to like flag them.
Mm.
Yeah, so I don't know if he had like history, like he used to really brawl and stuff. When he goes there, he gives you like a story.
Yeah.
So I think it's that depression. And
But
everything
did
like
you know,
that.
funny thing, coastal sun can make you blonde.
At night.
Did you know that? Like naturally, coastal sun can turn your hair blonde. Like it can actually bleach your hair. I have a friend of mine whose hair, Sarah, is literally blonde. Like he doesn't dye or nothing. He's fully African. Actually, he's Mijikenda, akona dready, Sarah. Now, like, so he's to beach, mwanangu beach. You know, mwanangu beach. So his hair, dreadi zake zimeturn naturally to like blonde, like sababu ya jua. Because he's always like over there, like in a sea,
Yeah.
akitoka, like he's
They're diving and stuff.
yeah. So anasema
Crazy stuff like
the
that.
ocean water plus the whatever ndio imefanya hivyo nywele yake, and you're like what, and it looks actually dope, like it, not like blonde is dope,
You get it, yeah.
but like it looks
It looks
dope,
like-
like it looks like proper blonde, not like you put dye on your
Yeah,
hair blonde, like it
yeah.
looks like proper blonde, and I'm like what, but yeah, that's what's up, man. How y'all doing?
Fabulous,
Mm-hmm.
right? Living.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weekend again.
Okay,
Tired.
it's Wednesday.
It's a
Tired.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here on Monday saying happy weekend, guys.
You know, he has been
On a
doing.
Monday 8 a.m.
It's a long weekend for
She's
you.
living for the weekends.
You know, what are you doing over the weekend? You got plans, eh?
Yeah, do you have that?
The Premier League is starting. That's an
Right.
entire plan right there.
Yeah.
Shit, don't even text me asking, Kamlesh, are you free? I am not. Premier League starts. We are playing Arsenal. Come on, what? How do you expect me to be free? Freedom is
Arsenal and?
Manchester.
Okay. You think you'll win?
Kiburi niko nayo, kiburi niko nayo. Mimi siwezi pigwa na mtu hajashinda kitu in 5 years.
Acha nikwambia napiga
But
mdomo
one
kwa
thing
sababu
before,
Arsenal
I don't
is
support
on
any
there. Unajua ingekuwa si Arsenal, ingekuwa ni Chelsea, sijui which other sijui Portugal ama toa sijui ungekuwa unabonga. Ni jili ni Arsenal iko hapo na ndio maana unapiga mdomo. Unaona? Tumaliza.
I'm like, who's that? Watching us right now.
Yo mask tunatoa,
knows
tunawafunika
himself.
nayo macho na
He
tunaingia
knows
mabari.
himself.
If you know, you know. Ati jokeres, ati una pull up na mask. Toa hiyo mask, eka kwa uso, waeke kwa macho, wapige bare, pa! Warudishe huko London where they win nothing.
You know, don't predict what you don't know. Be very careful.
Listen, am I nervous? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Am I
you need
confident? Hell
You're
yeah.
not.
Listen, of course.
Because
It's the Premier League.
is there something big about it?
His team is playing.
It's Arsenal and
Is
Man-
there
And
something you're
Manchester.
winning?
Galikali Kachemani last 3 points.
just a boy thing.
So
It's,
there's
no,
money,
it's,
like,
it's a
with your
game
friends.
thing.
But you're winning. There's no money with your friends that you're winning.
Thing. I was to say,
It's
not
a
really
game
boy
thing.
Okay.
Actually,
Got
it's
it.
bigger than money. The
Oh.
fact that if I win,
Yeah.
Joby might not come to work on Monday.
Hell no.
Really?
Trust me.
Okay?
We're gonna be here because we will
I will
try
banter
again. No,
you
the good thing
all
with us,
day.
we never give up. You know, as much as we've gone all these years without winning any
Anything,
cup
yeah,
or
yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
league, we
Mnajijua.
still don't care. Are we still existing? Hell yeah. As a team, hell yeah. Because ingekuwa mbaya kama tumekuwa tukicheza hivi vyote and then our team was to be dissolved. You know, no, Arsenal will no longer exist. for never doing anything.
I
But
feel
you
like
know what?
if
We're
you-
still on the map.
If you haven't won the
Still
league
pushing.
for 20 years, you should be relegated. Arsenal will be right in there.
Arsenal all the way. It's my
Like,
Arsenal team.
There is somebody who was born, lost their virginity, and has never seen Arsenal win the league. You know that.
We don't
There are people
care.
that were born now have kids that have never seen Arsenal win the league.
We are more
Come on,
recognized
man.
more than you was born and still never seen us won. That's the difference, you know. Tunajulikana kukuliko wewe mwenyewe.
Ni vizuri
Wewe
niseme,
unatujua.
kuna teams zinajulikana, then kuna teams.
Awe.
Kuna teams. And this is where we packed grounds that played the last Club World Cup with more fans, okay, than the Club World Cup final. You know why? Because we were in town. When we are in town, the world shows up, okay? Everybody wants to see the greatest to ever do it, and that is us. So, as Arsenal, everybody pulls up to the OT.
Come
to
around
the,
him. Let him give the props.
yeah, to the theater of dreams to come get massacred by the greatest team to ever live. We shall take that boy that is wearing number 14 and ship him back to Portugal, okay? God damn, Vasco da Gama, they're way out of here, okay? What? Ati unakutukujia na mask. Mask yourself, Corona. But yeah, Money, how you doing?
Oh,
Easy.
Niko too pretty, mimi. I can't complain.
Yeah?
I'm doing
You,
good.
you look copacetic,
I am.
happy.
I am.
Mm.
Yeah.
Niaje mkuu, shika tano.
Unasalimiana. Salamu zako kwa Raila. Band break handshake.
Serikali ya nusu mkate.
Niko chonjo, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
How are you feeling about the weekend?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Do I have plans? I'm not sure, but I know we have plans. Yeah, I just know we always have plans. What
Yeah.
does it cost us?
Plans out, okay.
Yeah, to be outside, we have plans.
And
We're
as
supposed
well,
to- we might go to Mombasa this weekend.
surprise him.
Mimi napenda. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm so loud. Me, I don't have time to do to the straight to the point. Like here.
Mimi mwanangu anipata bichi.
Me sinanga your time.
Mimi na mtoto wako.
Straight to the point. Yeah, and I'm going to Mombasa this weekend. What's up?
So apart from that, for the UFC fighter fans, UFC fans, this weekend we have, is it UFC 319, where we will have Hamzat Shimaev fighting against Drixus Duplessis. So that is South Africa versus the world. So yeah, officially, let me declare this, and like I've been doing for the last few weeks, Team Hamzat, to hell with that South African. Okay, we don't even want to see him get out of the first round, and I predict this fight will be won in the first round. But yeah, welcome. We hope you're doing great as well. We hope that you have something to look forward to the weekend, and that your week is great so far, and that you're thriving, man, in this atmosphere where you have the CAF the limiting Kenyan tickets to 27,000, getting fined 6.5 million for rowdiness and occupation. Ruto najua atalipa, hiyo ilikuwa tu kwa mfuko ya left, atatoa tu na watu pia. We appreciate it. We celebrate our successes so far in this competition, and we wait to see what happens. But Joby was talking about something kuhusu, and that's where we start today's conversation, where we saw a certain event held at State House over the weekend, and not one of the biggest artists in this country was saying what? Tuta. Joby, go.
One of them?
Toxic Lyrically alisema Tuta at State House, and then today came out to say that Tuta Mokadoba Tuta Kasongo.
Sorry?
Why did he say that?
On the youth empowerment.
Youth empowerment.
No,
Yeah.
Not for today.
No,
So the one for
Sunday.
today he posted online
Posted
on IG.
on-
Yeah.
okay.
So Joby, what's your opinion on artists and this two-term agenda that is ongoing, especially with that Toxic Lyrically perspective? You had a lot to say earlier as we were starting the show.
Kurol kwa S-class, number one is kudanganya. That Kumbuka mahali umetoka.
Mhm.
Which is ghetto. Number one, ghetto is a place where the youth have a lot of unity. That's number one. I'm gonna look at it. And you being an artist that has actually paved in Kenya currently and the top popping artists currently, you have a lot of influence, which of course you've understood according to how we've seen so many videos. You've refused to actually work with commercial artists, which is actually very good. I love that, because why? So many artists wanapoteza their flow and rhythm. Let me say rhythm and
their
flow.
shine.
Literally, yeah. That's the rhythm and flow, literally. I'm gonna call it that way, yeah. Along the way, because you wanna pop, you wanna be seen, just because you don't believe hard in your craft or in your art. So you want to be pushed by other artists who have been existing, and you feel like, just if I tap into Major, if I tap into a Cardinali, if I tap into so and so, that's the only way I'm gonna pop. And sadly, wase wengi wamejaribu hivyo. Like so many artists we've seen what a pop, da kidogo kona collabo na huyu. You are an industry duster being used to clean up a mess that other people have been trying to figure out. How can I go back to being clean and people recognizing that I'm clean, you know, if I'm making sense. So most of the artists have been dusters being used, but Toxic amekuwa very specific, na amekuwa very clever to understand, and that's why you see people like Paroti who I can't even dare listen. Like, what are you saying? I've not listened to those 2 videos of whatever he said. I had first he was trying to criticize conscience. Only read the captions and don't listen to the videos, because for me, I'm very also now high on energy.
Protective
of
of
the
your
things,
energy.
the things I'm watching online. Like, it's super effective, trust me. Even political wise, I'm like, if I see anything that is about to drain me and get me super mad, like skip, like nimeenda sana. I'm going to look for other things that are gonna make me laugh and something. You know, so he's been clever on that. But now you didn't understand kuna Gava, I think, which also is part of, I'd say, the control, part of the funder or part of the people who remove finances to keep some of the artists on the top. Yeah, whatever, if you understand what I'm saying. Wanatoa do keep planning. This out on kuna ile time ya inakwanga time ya nini wanatumianga do wasanii.
At the end of the year, wanatumianga pesa na MCSK 1,000 for 1 million views.
I believe kuna wenye wanapatanga more than maybe here.
No.
Maybe.
No, listen.
I'm saying I believe maybe. That's why I didn't say.
The artist Isheona may post the highest. I could have cut 15. Yep. And the reason is simple. MCSK is not even run by artists. It is an organization that was set up by lawyers for lawyers to make money off of music.
Okay, don't explain further. So if they don't turn from that, we don't care. But understanding now you're a man of influence, and what just happened, the moment you got that call or email, or the moment your manager was approached, I do believe, standing with how you've stood up with not wanting to work with commercial artists for protecting your own image and brand, to grow up individually the way you've been, because you've been shining individually, literally. That's what has been happening. And that's the same thing with, say, Wakadinali too. They grew up individually, shown individually, despite other people saying they're rowdy, whatever. Wase wakawapenda hivyo wakiwa rowdy, and they stood to that, and people love them for that. I'm not gonna change this to please you. I'm not gonna change that to please the other person. They stood to who they are, and that's why Wakadinali are Wakadinali, or can be hard, and people can F's with Wakadinali. But now people do like toxic lyricals, Katai. People have been effing with his music, cramming lyrics to lyrics and everything. But the moment you got that call, you should have known what this is going to have, how this is going to be effective to you. Not in the short term, because the problem with us as Africans too, not just anything to do with artists or anything. Critical thinking, I'm gonna go back to critical thinking, which I keep on talking about critical thinking. People think it's a joke, man. What on a critical thinking huku nje? What on afikiria ushonde tuna stupid things out here? Like people have zero. You think someone is working with brains? People have zero brains. Trust me. That's just realistic, and me always love saying that because I've seen it. You start conversation with someone even now, it's a turn of like what? You ndo nafikirianga. Sawa. Acha nikuache tu hapo penye uko. Endelea. Critical thinking should have applied the moment you got that call and email. Hey, you've been invited to the State House to the youth empowerment, whatever,
Yeah.
all you're gonna do is give 2 seconds of performance, okay? But at the end of the day, there's a million or whatever cash you are promised that's gonna go to your pocket. As an individual artist who has been supporting myself without the help of this creepy ass government, you know, now that it's coming to recognize me after now, I've risen, okay? Because where is the whatever hiyo industry our muziki kurecognize wasanii na kuwa support from the beginning? What happened to talent recognition? What we'll be talking even about sports? What happened to talent recognition at a young age? We used to hear kitambo. Nikita came from where? Talent recognition, you know, on TV.
From a very young age, as a
Exactly,
child.
from a very young age. If you look at the history of Nikita, that is talent recognition. It used to be, I don't know how the program used to be ran, but it used to be there. You could see children popping from, trending from stuff Lani. That's how I actually came to memorize Nikita.
Okay.
After this viral video of when she was singing when she was young.
This dreadlock guy who does these hii show yake ya YouTube ya kuangalia masimu za watu. What's his name? The Pluto. You know the Pluto used to be a gospel musician as a child.
You see?
He used to do Kikuyu songs, and he was actually very, very famous in the Kikuyu community. Like he was like famous as a child. Okay, he even performed for Uhuru
You see?
at like a state
Talent
function.
recognition. So I think that completely was gone. So if I was toxic, or if I look at myself as a brand, the way I struggle with my brand, then out of nowhere now I'm copying. Someone tells me, you know, I want to give you this for you to just do. This is supposed to favor me. Of course, not me. Of course, it's gonna favor me financially, but I have to understand that you're only using this opportunity because personally I've risen alone. So if I was not shining the way I'm shining, you wouldn't even recognize who Toxic is or who Joby is. If I was hired at 100 views, whatever, just some radio plays or a few people playing my music and not being on the top, everyone talking about toxic, because this is, here do I explain I talk about politicians, because these people are also very keen on the internet and social media nowadays. You have to understand, these people are more now invested on the internet more than invested on what they're supposed to deliver in the country. So you see Mood Comment talking the way he's talking because he knows the videos are gonna go viral. He knows people are gonna get this message and understand what the agenda is being pushed. So the moment you got that email, personally I believe your management, yourself, should have come to a critical thought and understand Kenyans have been pushing you, Kenyans personally, not Ruto, not the UDA.
That's
okay,
true.
it's been Kenyans, and the same Kenyans you're going to turn your back against to support a regime that most of the people who are supporting you are against is something very, very wrong. And watch, personally I'm predicting, this is my prediction now, his music number is about to go down. It's either it's gonna be forced, listen, it's either it's gonna now be forced to move to commercial, because if you listen, I'm talking from what I've seen today on TikTok, and TikTok is not like Instagram.
It's
TikTok,
a litmus
just
test.
go search reviews of Toxic Lyrical, bunch of videos, bro, but people are mad, like people are like umengoja, kuna mtu amemitadi we ni msupa na usikanyage ghetto kwenye unakuja kushuti hizi video, usikanyage anymore. Sawa, we own these grounds. We've been allowing you to do this because we own these areas and we thought you are a man of the people. But now you go just because something is benefiting you while majority of us tunasuffer. This is not fair. Huwezi sema we ni mtu wa mayouth anymore. Yes, tuna F na ngoma zako, lakini umetubetray from a very youth to youth level. I listened to like 10 videos and people are reasonable. People actually, you can listen to the thoughts, you like, this is so reasonable. And if not careful, that's my prediction, numbers are gonna go down. Yes, maybe might be pushed by this, because we don't also control the numbers. Let's be realistic. These people control numbers in a certain sort of way. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Those numbers are controlled in a certain sort of way. So numbers can be pushed high, uonekana uko juu lakini unasafa.
For ground,
okay?
Vitu.
Good example is we're about to wait for something which not even kid, but I'm about to witness Cardi B's album drop.
Come on, Cardboard. I can put it right now.
You
She won't even sell 1,000.
How many years
first week.
ujatoa album? Yes, remix, whatever features because But if you follow up on what has been happening on the entertainment industry, it's fucked up. So for you to do this, now understanding how industry works, for you to do this, it's not gonna go well. It might go well for some short time, maybe a year or two, but atakuja kwa hata a year nimepatia hata mob.
No. Pause. Okay.
So you should have said just no.
Pause. Shman.
I personally saw the videos. Nilikuwa najaribu kuangalia and it's not me hata sikuwa nataka kuongelea toxic sana. Nimeona pia watu wanareactia Diana Courts.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know.
huone mwingine.
Yeah, like the two of them, they've been, cause Diana Courts nilikuwa natafuta udem. I can't see her. Niliona
Amekublock.
because no, she's on TikTok. She does reviews and reaction. So she was actually talking about how they've been bought off by the government. Now wako like hope hiyo pesa it's enough yenye mlipewa hapo kushout hivyo una get like two something. And ukiangalia kama Diana Courts, it's not a first time to actually talk about what hivyo alishasema Ruto tano tena sometime back and it brought a lot of controversies hadi akienda kuperform at a certain stage je alikuwa naomba watu msamaha or something, kneeling down and saying oh Kenya and all that. The same toxic who came the other day to say my fans mimi nimekuwa loyal na nini, was it just
Siwezi onyesha kiburi.
Siwezi onyesha kiburi and it is not even a week. Haijapita wiki kiburi shapanda, you know. So we are like, where is your head at literally? Where do you really stand? Unajua, because if you saw the video, sini ule mpi wa Dagoreti, the one that alikuja kumshow. You guys saw the video, like akikuja kumwambia on the ear and something like that. Yeah. And I'm thinking about it, alilipwa kusema hivyo ama alikuwa nadhani akikataa kutosema
No, aliambiwa
like
what after the event he came out and said that it was not optional. Okay? And
it was not optional, then stand. That's when you know, because as a public figure, Kamlesh, you represent a lot of people. As an influencer, kuna nyana kuja page yako tujue ni toxic. Kuna nyana look up to you. The same people you have influence on. So if you're going up there, stand for something. I mean, sima kuna wenye watakufa na wewe, unajua. So at the end of the day, wewe unajua vizuri, you're from the ghetto. You know the way life is there. The same people uko tu kwenye Soweto, watu wamebomolewa Mkuru kwa Njenga, which is just opposite your place. There's a lot of things that has been done. Ingekuwa labda we maybe ni morio wako, maybe ni sister yako pahali, unajua. There's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of anger. Instead of you standing in from that, you don't want to. You're easily sold out just because unapewa a few dough. Hiyo dough itakusaidia na nini at the end of the day? Cause prezo ataenda. Whatever, prezo ataenda Kamlesh, si ndio? Muziki ni kenye utakuwa nao for life. Ndio kenye itakufeed. Ndio kenye itafanya kila kitu. Unaelewa? Akata hiyo tutam yake, they'll still go. And then you have to stay with your music. Your music is people. Your shows will be booked because of people. Hata mimi kama ni event organizer na watu wataki toxic, siwezi mleta. Right? So you might miss a lot of a couple of shows if people decide, let's cancel toxic or let's do whatever. So I feel like as an artist, before you do anything, before you say anything, remember you're an influencer. People are watching. Just one wrong move can actually
mess your career
tamper
up
with your career and mess it up a big deal. Hata tu mimi nasema hata kawe ni mjanja kama ujui unajua tu hivi ndio iko, don't give even your political opinion. Fanya riba zako, watu washangange ulikuwa unasimamia wapi. Stay out of politics as much as you can, because people are hungry out here, people are frustrated out here and they'll take it on you and you might lose a big. Unadhani when the toxic pekee inatoka state house, next time sikutakuwa na msanii mwingine ataitwa mwenye atapop. So ujue tu ni temporary, but what are you going to do about it? That's my thought.
My conclusion on this regarding where this generation is right now, mostly the young people, I understand they're very curious. They're very, which one am I supposed to right now? I'm thinking about of a word. But I can say generation that is woke. They are super inquisitive. The word. Definitely, in regards to what's happening, they just don't follow what they're told. And I was thinking about this, contemplating the fact that regardless any influential person that they use, it doesn't really matter. because people, I believe, still remember what they went through or they're going through in this government. Even though you throw confetti on people, you think, okay, some would actually, talking about it yesterday, will they forget everything?
Majority.
Just a little bit of confetti and like, oh my God, life is good.
Majority.
But everything you have to go through, you're still actually healing from it. You're still going to remember what really happened. You've lost a lot of people during this period in this government. And actually, it doesn't really matter which kind of influential person that you use. I believe people still know where they stand. They still remember what has been happening, what is happening right now. And I have so much faith that they'll do the right thing.
Yeah.
Honestly. Because they'll use everything. It's almost election. I don't know if in your area they're doing amazing things in your counties. Like constructing roads, I don't know, doing all these things.
No.
It's happening because it's nearly election times.
So mine are not. They don't care
Right.
about us.
Just a little bit of a scoop of ice cream to
Oh,
make
yeah.
you forget.
To make you forget that it's really hot outside.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's still gonna be hot
Yeah.
after that ice cream is over. You know? So they give you a little bit for you to come back. That's why
A single
now,
scoop.
right? A single scoop of, I don't know, tiramisu ice cream. But it's still going to actually go back to how it was. Right now, when you talk about very selfish politicians, we do have selfish politicians. And the fact that your friend, I don't know, shout out to him, we're talking about the fact that real things about these people we call politicians.
What did he say?
Anything to make them actually look like they fit in and they understand, they'll do it. Name it, whatever culture, whatever religion, they'll make you feel very comfortable.
Kawe ni mchawi atakuja mroge watu.
Right? But it's for your own good. That's a very selfish person and a focused person. You gotta do what you gotta do. So, honey, I believe, doesn't matter if you name any influential person. You know, I can maybe understand where they're coming from. I can understand where they're coming from, maybe.
The politician or the artist?
No, the artist. But I hope
Where do you think they're coming from?
maybe they're thinking about their bag. Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. But I hope they know what they're doing or where they stand. But you've talked about the fact that right now one of them has actually posted two-term again. They said
So
two-term again.
Toxic ametokea akasema.
Yeah.
So his songs zikianza unasikianga Mboka Doba.
Okay.
So that's his label. So ametokea akasema Mboka Doba 2 term. Kasongo 1 term. That's what he said. So
what is, explain that? I know 1 term. The
Mboka
theme is
Doba.
2 term?
Yeah. Siku zote.
For the
2 term,
government.
forever.
No, Mboka Doba like
Mboka
him.
Doba is the label that he's under,
Yes.
where
So
they
he's
record.
saying him is
So
here to stay.
Mboka
Oh,
Doba 2
government.
term.
Mboka Doba 2 term.
Kasongo 1 term.
Also, he's changed.
Yeah, he's changed after
Yeah.
people came in.
No, but
But I knew he
immediately,
knew what he was doing because we have said no to that deal. But
No,
people are
listen.
thinking about their bag.
listen.
By the end of the day.
And this is where personally I will actually stand
Support
up.
him.
Yeah, not support, defend. Okay. Number one, he's signed to a certain whatever.
Okay.
He has obligations. Okay. So if you're told by your boss that you're performing here, there is no OMAO. Okay. Number 2, that is actually a by the way. Number 2, and I'ma put myself in his shoes.
Okay.
Okay. If I am the topmost artist in Kenya, nimekuwa East Side all my life. Okay. I know the struggle. I've been through it. The struggle is me. I am the struggle. And I get an opportunity to make a bag real quick. For me, it's like wheezy. Mi naenda kuiba nikiru.
Right.
Naenda kwa mabombe, nichukue hii bag, nirudi mtaa. Because it's, unaelewa, wezi itiwa form, hauna form, ukatae kuenda form. It's the same thing, unasikianga when they were launching Mood, right? All those youths you saw there, they were there because they're jobless. Wamepigiwa kaambiwa, kuna form, utatoka na hakitu.
Yeah.
Okay? So, what did he do? he went and got the bag. And this is, I don't know details about this. This is just my perspective. And this is something about how I know. I don't know the scene around what happened. Shmani said ni MP wa Dagoretti.
So ule mmoja, what's the name?
MCA.
He's the MP
The
of
guy.
Dagoretti, the one mwenye alisema picha zetu ni AI. The comedian.
Useless. KJ,
yeah, that's
useless individual. And this is what I'm telling you. So this is how these people work. They will blindside you.
Yeah.
Okay? So, and that's why I really appreciated before a lot of this backlash came out. And this is why, and you need to understand that negative echo chambers work really well. And they are really loud. But positive ones are not as loud. And before this backlash got do this or else. Do this or else.
But come.
Let me finish. So, when you're already on that stage, like you're already there. Because alisema ni either niseme mama nipotezo. That's his exact statement. You have to understand that in such a government, that's not a bluff. Number two, you have to understand that they are putting in very good mechanisms. And I have been saying this. Props to this man. This man is a really good politician. Okay? Divide and conquer, people. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. And if you realize, that is the exact notion that is being used across the board. How many political parties today, as we get back to this, every political party in Kenya right now is divided. Have you noticed that? Yeah. And the division of these political parties weakens the one-term agenda. Because you have to build a strong vehicle to be able to get this man out. So he's weakening every opportunity of unity. Okay? Now, look at this. He's creating factions of privilege. Okay? Number one, he started with the sports. When they came in, because he's using this single month to do the most PR that he can. The most. From 1 million to 2.5. Okay? To whatever. What he's creating is a faction of superstars or whatevers that have influence amongst Kenyan people that can actually speak positively about him. Why? Because he gave them some money. Number two, what does he do? During the same whatever, when y'all are going for Luo festivals, do whatever, he takes the biggest artists and brings them where? To his place. Why? And did you know there was a concert in State House? Did you? Before it happened?
No.
Did you?
Not at all.
Did you know?
No one knew.
No one knew. So how come there was attendees? Who knew? Who was there? First of all, my biggest critic is the crowd. Those ones were bought.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay? Those ones are the traitors. Number two, you have to understand that the division that he's causing is exactly the atmosphere he wants. This boy might not have the ability to explain himself. Actually, he can't even explain himself right now because nobody cares. We've all created a certain perception of what he is, that he's a traitor, and not looking at the aspect that economic terms have to apply. Because I will not lie, mingekuwa mimi, I would have gone and performed. Okay? Why? Because there is no dignity in poverty, people. Like, I can be poor with you. We can all have influence. We can all be what? But until I can't lift you up if we are on the same level. Yeah. Niko ghetto, naona vijana wanateseka. Sawa, kuna kijana wangu probably ana deal na drug abuse. Nikienda pale naweza mlipia rehab mtu wangu. Sister yangu probably ako na mtoto wako OC. maybe niko na baby mama, sina diaper, show nimebukiwa solo ni hii weekend. How am I not going to get the bag? Like, I'm working. And do I agree with mainstream media in this country? No. But catch me on KTN, still talking, still working. Okay? Do I agree with their policies? No. Do I agree with whatever they do? No. Catch me on Citizen still. Catch me on K24 still. But I don't agree with their policies at all or anything. But I will be there working. Why? To me, it's a job. You have to stop looking, and again, we have to stop putting people on pedestals like they are higher than thou or like Christ conscious. We are all out here trying to get the bag. None of us is at a point where we can, and she understands what I mean by Christ conscious. When you're Christ conscious, materialistic things don't matter. Okay? That's what they messed up when they...
You're done?
No, Kamlesh. But what I'm saying is, we have to look at the fact that they're using us against us. Okay? They have taken some of us to divide all of us. And we have to look at the politics that are being used to create points of division as the campaign year and election year nears closer. Okay? Back then, when Uhuru was campaigning for KANU against Kibaki during the NAK versus KANU era, okay? Was there KANU music? Yes. But what won? I am an Boge boy. Who can Bogo me? That was the anthem of the NAK Kenya movement. Okay? If you all, I'm old enough to remember that. Like,
I remember the song.
Yeah, who can, and Kibaki was not even one of the front runners to be president. It was between Wamalwa, Raila, and Kalonzo, and actually Charity Ngilu. Okay, those were the four people that were the front runners for NAK Kenya in the nominations. But the party understood that they had a better leader that was not as vocal. And what did they do? They took all these, and the party tried to buy off people, and the politicians as well that were in NAK Kenya kind of tried to do so. But what did they do? They didn't look at divisions or the narratives that were being driven. They all stood behind a better leader than all of them and exalted him, because this is our best bet. Once, because this man has no way but going. But who can rescue this country? And they gave it to a proper patriotic economist that got this country to where we can actually say we are on a growth spectrum, although it's deteriorating right now. But we are not Tanzania, we are not Uganda, but that's where we were at in 2002. Okay, we were at par with these people. And we have to look past division politics, people. Who?
Which people?
Kamlesh.
You're done.
Yeah. Now I'm done.
What's influence? Describe the term influence for me, according to your understanding.
To my understanding,
yeah. Who is an influencer?
Anybody that can sway perception.
True.
Is it the same as a celebrity?
No, celebrities are greater.
Okay. So an influencer and a celebrity are two different people. But still, both can bring the same, I believe serve the same purpose, which is bringing people to believe whatever it is you're putting out there. You can believe what I'm saying, That's why I can.
They can both
you,
drive perception.
You're influenced by my words, by my actions, by everything maybe I'm putting out there. So, Toxic Lyrical is a celebrity. Diana is a celebrity because the fact that they are artists. These are people who are being viewed by millions of people. We had Bahati. We had who else?
Bahati was there?
Yeah, we had Bahati.
Bahati is a
Bahati.
politician.
And they said they're gonna give 1 million.
No.
Yeah?
Before you continue, Bahati is a politician. He tried to vie for Starehe.
Yeah. So
I know that.
I
Yeah.
understand actually why he's there. I'm not even discussing him as an artist at this point.
Hadi alipatiana
We know why
milioni.
he's there because he's giving 1 million. You know, these are people who are actually looking for a political seat. These are past celebrities and influencers. Okay, this is another level of class.
Hadi kina Nyambane.
Then we had who else? Apart from how? I
Oh.
think count what people recognize. Toxic Lyrica, Diana, and Bahati. Those are the top literally seen people on that occasion.
And a whole lot of Gengeton.
I couldn't see one and Leona too wow. And according to the fact going back to the celebrityhood now, you know, and combined with the influence you come with and the numbers. This regime has understood, like I said in my first review, this regime has understood what this generation and of course who Toxic Lyrical is and currently now, okay? And that's why, like you say, they're using him, which it's not, okay, kuna divide and conquer, which is actually taking place, and this is a discussion we've been having, which is being used tribalistically, shout out to Gashagwa, you know, and the rest of the other political
Factions.
you know, yeah, like you said, they are divided as well. That's why there's even that back and forth attack. Hakuna
You're currently witnessing the death of ODM, by the way.
Lewi, who is who? Like, I can't understand. Do we have, who is our opposition leader right now?
Still none
Sifuna.
tangible.
Like, for real, being honest,
Still none
apart from
Are you saying in
Mother-
parliament or kwa ground?
ground,
Rigiji.
that's our opposition. So Raila is no longer an opposition.
Raila is with the government.
But this man is saying he might vie for a presidential seat. You see the confusion going on here? You see he
That-
said
that
he
is
He
might.
actually came out and
He said he-
endorsed Ruto for re-election.
Yeah?
Raila endorsed Ruto for re-election.
But
Real.
we also
Yeah.
discussed Raila saying he might.
He
He's
might.
not.
He said,
He's too
yeah, I
early to.
remember that
Nakumbuka.
video.
It's too early.
We're not trying
you
to
see,
get a Joe
the
Biden over
the
here.
confusion you're talking about, the divide and conquer. It's actually happening.
Yeah.
But I still go back to something you said, which is all about Atufai Kwa United. I still go back to an individual stand as we wind up, literally, because time is up. As we wind up, I still go back to an individual stand, which you keep on saying. Are you gonna be a bootlicker? Are you gonna die on your knees or die standing? Because at this point, that is
Either
what
way
you
you
are
die.
addressing. You know, either way you die. So which one are you choosing?
My feet.
You said you can't die poor though. You know, you don't wanna be involved with poverty. You know, and all that. Like everyone wants to live a good life and all that. Ni mskweli, everyone kuna mtu anataka kutoka kwa block. I understand you have a baby mama, you have this. But are you gonna really betray? Because I still go back to even Ruto himself. No, I always say this, and I feel it can work with African leaders. Come straight forward to the people. Address the issue. Say this is what we've been facing and this is our threat. And we know who the threats are, okay? Realistically just speaking, you have the number. I'm talking about the numbers. So a few people could have been bought to go to the launch of the youth, whatever. Those were the people who knew this was going to happen. Yes, walipewa do, wanataka kula mchele. Stakata. Be honest, stakata. Kama mimi natoka
Walipewa
ghetto
hadi masenke.
siwezi kata. Be honest, I'm idle, I'm not doing anything. Being realistic.
No, kulikuwa na
Hatutakata.
They
masenke.
took pictures with them.
They took
and they were told to go
pictures.
home.
Siku na wenye walikuwa nasema.
Imagine that.
Okay, continue.
Unaona? So if called, of course you're gonna attend. There's other groups of people on the football, like you said, they are speaking. But tukikumbuka tena the last year demonstration, hakuna mali Harambee Stars walikuja kuambia wa Kenya tokeni kwa streets. Sawa, it was Kenyans. We go back to the unity, and I'll go back to also you as a one man. You're gonna die on your knees or die standing. So I do believe Toxic Lyrical still and the management have the authority and the manhood. I'll speak about the balls to stand up and say no to this and tell the people what is happening. Make it an address. What was genuinely happen? Talk, like tweet it. Let your management put the email or information out and stand on that. Hey, tumeitwa State House, hii ndo tumekataa, and these are the threats. Okay? These are the threats that are coming. So in case of anything, my management and I, this and this and this and this expect maybe might happen. And you have the numbers, I go back.
Yeah.
Sawa, I still go back to the numbers because uko na influence. And I'm talking about ghetto, you guys. Because
No, then you're king of the street.
Ghetto influence is crazy, bruv.
Definitely
If you
king of
really
the
have it,
street,
you
I
have it.
No.
If you really-
No.
If
What? Toxic is not king at wa streets kwa mtaa yake solo. That man is running this city.
In what way?
In
Mbona watu
terms of
wanapenda?
music.
Trending.
Yeah, could
This is the
trend.
top
I'm
trending
talking
guy
about
now.
yes, I agree on music. I'm talking about the ground because now people are calling him. Mtu anambia usikuje mtaa ukiongea hivyo.
After chenye umesema.
Eh,
But if you keep clearly, that's what I'm saying
ground is
personally.
Endelea,
different.
kiasi.
As hakuna zoza tu
My
muziki.
closing topic, my closing
Kablo close. Listen, first of all, to everybody that came out and said toxic lyrically usipull up ama usifanye nini, you are a non-factor. Okay, let me tell you why.
Nje watu wanazoza,
Mm.
bro.
First of all,
Gani yake.
wewe you're an internet gangster, you're only tough on the internet. Kwa ground watu our roll with the same energy. Some of these people you're threatening are the people that make threats kwa ground. Okay, you cannot threaten mtu mwenye ukimwona unaingia kichochoro.
Atujakata Kamlesh. That's not the point.
No, that was another one. I was just telling
also,
him.
and like personally, and
you
ukiangalia maybe
continue.
mtaa umetoka, like where you've grown, there's influence you carry. Me, there's an influence I know I carry back to literally. Whether it's where I go, people are like, yo, it's Joby, don't you dare, okay? And that sticks, like, hautafanya kitu. Even in Rongai, kuna watu like, yo, don't you dare, okay? And like they call this, you know, now you stand with that, and umeambia wase wako like, hey, listen, this in case of this happens because nimekataa hii, this. Trust me, you have the protection.
Yeah.
Go back to Gaza creation again.
Oh, yeah,
You know what
yeah.
Gaza is all about?
Yeah.
Unity. Okay?
Togetherness, one team.
There's war and everything, but youths are so, it's all about unity. Ukifamba ulufaka kwe, utautolewa kwa gang na vibaya. Unanyuria. Like, we're just talking on it, you know, they get rid of you because they believe in unity so much. And I believe that is what is just broken. Also Diana Codes, because there's women wametoka Gaza, mademu wa ghetto wengi. The women what you influence, they're girls you influence. And they're girls who are suffering, kutoa mama yao kwa block, kuna mtu anataka kusomesha mtoi wake ama sister yake pia yeye kujisaidia. And then you go shout whatever you're shouting with a blue wig
After
on
Ruto
your
ametoa
head,
free education.
trying to look like Spice or something, Jamaica. No, please. Stand up with one character. Tujue we ni nani.
Ubuntu.
Stop being confused.
Closing remarks.
Kuna wenye pia wanakungoja wakutambue. Wanangoja
Mbaya, na
wanangoja
utapigwa.
utoke nje. Unajua, exactly. So I'm not even going back to like street gang or whatever, or whatever it takes. But at the end of the day, just stand for what you believe in as an influencer. Literally, you have a lot. That's the same way I say you have a lot of influence on the streets. Whatever you write, whatever you say. Just like I said, if you don't even if you want to be on safe spaces, acha political issues.
Cairo told you.
Achana nayo. It will keep you on the safe space.
So
Acha people
meaning was he address political issues?
Like, for example, if your opinion might be maybe let's go for Kasongo, and this is gonna affect your career, and you know if you say it, people are gonna come back to you. The safest thing. Don't even make a
Don't talk about
don't
it.
talk about it.
Okay.
You know, don't even
If
talk
you're pro Kasongo, hata usiongee.
Don't even talk about anything because
kitu ya wapa.
whatever you say, and right now the ground is hot. Or the one small tweet yenye maybe will make and innocently can destroy your career. So if you are an artist, whatever you are, influencer, and you know it might mess you up, hizo deals zaka tutapiga chini ya maji. You know, because people are mad, the ground is hot, and anything can change. So
Siwezi kaa chini ya maji ukiwa juu ya stage.
on stage, don't talk politics.
We definitely have to understand we have people who have critical thinking and some who don't have. They look up to you, as Jobia said. Like, they just follow what you say, what you do, how you're wearing, everything about you. So what about those people who, like the younger ones who are coming, literally, it's everything what Jobia said. Regardless, we may feel like, okay, I'm just thinking about going back to the back. Right. But there are people who definitely follow what you're doing, regardless, because we do
your
have
bag
people who are
chasing.
woke, and some people who still they don't know what's really happening. They follow the crowd, even the protests. They're like, okay, people are protesting about what? They don't really know.
Yeah.
Cool.
kwenda.
Yeah, so we have to actually be super pragmatic about our positions because there's someone who's always watching
Calculated.
you, listening to you, and actually pasting everything that you're doing. You might think like, I can't remember the
You are
person.
mentor to someone.
Yeah, there's someone who said, I'm not a mentor to anybody, but the fact that you are a public figure, whether you like it or not, you are in regards to what you're doing, honestly. So you have to understand that there's always somebody out there, even though they don't reply, view, like, there's someone who's always looking at and watching what you're doing, and they follow and actually walking your path. So you have to be really careful. Yeah, ever.
It's crazy. I think I'm gonna add with something we were discussing yesterday about our closing remarks here, Jana. Why do you exist? Maybe trying to figure out why you exist, trying to understand why you live. My conclusion, I think, understanding what we're talking about and every discussion we're having, specifically with Africans, our purpose, whether we like it or not, is to correct these all wrongs because we're part of it. We're so part of it. And if you're gonna contribute to the wrong, which actually hurts the majority, again we spoke about karma.
Mokala is back here.
Karma, like it's gonna all come back to you.
You shall reincarnate, my guy.
Because
That cycle.
so I think our purpose is just number one to awaken like our minds to enjoy who we are and learn to live on the good side. Which in a world of evil, it's hard to live on a good side. But you have to.
They say the only way to break a cycle is not to repeat the cycle.
That's our purpose. But
Let us say,
so much, there's a lot going on energy-wise, spiritually-wise, that we're trying so much to beat that.
Yeah.
so as we finish this, I want to say this. There's so much that is going on. There's so much noise. There's so many distractions. There's so many factions that are fighting over your attention.
That's right.
Okay? And you have to understand something very fundamental. In regards to celebrities, whatever, first of all, mimi kama unanifollow, usinifollow, hata mimi nimepotea. I am lost as well. Don't follow me. Okay? Don't follow
I tell
me.
my followers the same. Like,
I am not a mentor. I'm not a mentor.
Yeah.
I am not your big brother. I am actually your confused friend.
People fighting themselves.
Okay? So don't follow me. Na pia usini advise.
Right.
Okay? But as we go back to more pertinent matters, we have to understand the bigger picture. We have to stay united for the bigger picture. They are at war with us for our own division. Okay? They're trying to make sure that we are not a united bloc anymore. And the bloc shall remain united, even though tutatoka bloc.
Period.
Okay? Till next Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Tubonge, brought to you by yours truly, the one and only Kamlish. Right here on the Black on Fire Network, the media for the 21st century, the most amazing, prettiest panel in the business.
Every time we go here.
Till tomorrow, or next Wednesday, or ciao. I'll see you on the sports section as we hate on Arsenal. Skuzote.
See you on the Africa Today show as we talk about Trump and the DC.
Oh yeah, he's released the military. He's officially told every homeless person in DC to vacate DC.
And if
Come
you're found,
on!
you're gonna be arrested.
You know,
What about Los Angeles? They're doing the same thing. Southern part.
no, that's a blue state. That's a blue state. He
But
can.
still, he
Yeah, but
released
you
that
see,
report.
he almost went to war with the governor. He almost arrested the governor because that's a blue state, and that's why you see. Anyway.
Yeah.
Tonight. But before Nebraska, all the white farmers in Nebraska are complaining. People, you know why? They don't have any workers. Crops are rotting in the farm. Nebraska has come out and said that their state will be broke in 2 quarters if they do not get people working on the. And you all voted red, huh? I'm not saying any of y'all are right. Every faction of y'all is wrong. But shout out to y'all. We are not coming to your country anymore. We don't even want to be tourists over there. You might shoot us.